Hi you, King here, and I am a huge Avatar fan. I got about 100 plus Avatar videos on my YouTube channel and on my TikTok account for both under the same name, King of Theories. And I, for the longest time, wanted the creators of Avatar Studios or their parent company, Paramount, to come up with a Star Wars lightsaber product type of item for their iconic Avatar The Last Airbender franchise. But what would that iconic and immersive item even be, you ask, that would make you feel like the Avatar in real life? The Bender Staff. I, King of Theories, am starting up a GoFundMe because I believe just how the lightsaber products have gone from just being cheap toys to being an intricate and advanced collector's item that is more than worth the money that you invest in them. I feel the same can be done with a real-life Air Nomad glider staff because there's nothing like them, and because if something like that was made, we'll have more than what Avatar fans are even expecting of it. Because I'm talking about a true interactive collector's item for passionate Avatar fans such as yourself, unlike any other, inspired and modeled after Aang's glider staff, because Aang started out the entire franchise, the entire series, bro, the entire story. My GoFundMe goal for it is $24,000, but trust me, I have made TikTok videos that has had even more than 24,000 people, 5 times that amount. And I swear to God, if each of those people donated about $1, we'd already be off to the races with getting this amazing, first of its own kind product made and distributed to true Avatar fans, the Bender Staff. It would not only operate like Aang's glider staff, having both a staff mode and a glider mode, but it will have sound fonts that sound so crisp that would be tied to motion sensory technology that will, for each movement of the Bender Staff, create a sound of you interacting with one of the 4 elements, just like how Aang does, just like how a real Avatar does. But it would be more modeled after, Aang utilizing his staff, like the way he does in the first 3 seasons of Avatar, as well as buttons that will be barely noticeable, so you don't have to worry about it breaking the immersion, but will be labeled, allowing you to know what each button does. And each one will be tied to making the staff create a different unique bending sound, even without the need for the motion sensors to be on, allowing you to simulate bending on your own while holding the staff. See, I'm thinking about everything about this thing. And they will also be able to trigger sound fonts that are quotes of iconic characters from the OG series, like Aang's team Avatar. And maybe we'll add Korra, but we'll definitely have characters like Azula and Iroh. Each character having like about 10 quotes, giving you for like a total of maybe 80 quotes in general. And if that wasn't enough to get your nostalgia engines revving, the Bending Staff would have beautiful, bright, color-changing lighting that would be synced up with the bending sounds, man. I'm so freaking hyped, man. The bending sounds and voice quotes to immerse you even more into becoming the Avatar. But of course, this all rides on getting the word out for my GoFundMe. And I'm starting out at a pretty big disadvantage because I have a small following on my social media platforms. So getting this out to the passionate, true Avatar fans who would want to support this will be tough. I can also see time being a big issue, as hopefully if I reach my GoFundMe goal, then making sure that I can use the money to get the products made quick enough without cutting corners to make sure the Bending Staff keeps the quality I want them to have. And it will also play a big factor because the amount of Bending Staffs I'm aiming to make will be about 200 in count, because I'm calculating that each one will most likely cost around $100 to make, which is why I have my GoFundMe goal be so big, not to mention shipping costs. And because most of the time before and after reaching the amount of $24,000 needed to properly make and distribute the product to the buyers will, also be put to making sure I get in contact with the people with the necessary skills needed to create the sound fonts, deal with crafting and the functionality of the staff, as well as the lining it up with the proper audio, light up and motion sensor circuitry. It's a lot. It's going to be a lot. I ain't going to lie. And don't even get me started on making sure each one has a glide mode. That's going to be the cherry on top, the most unique aspect. What makes the glider staff from the Avatar franchise so unique in general. But, simply put, it's going to be a large order, which will demand a lot of work and money, which I want to be heading the charge for. Why I'm so excited and pumped to, get this out to you and hopefully get your support, because, bro, the next 3 years from when I'm making this GoFundMe will be filled to the brim with new Avatar content from both Avatar Studios and Netflix. Enough to create double the already millions of Avatar fans that is not only out there, but will want something personal to the Avatar franchise to make themselves feel like the Avatar in real life. So please, go check out my GoFundMe. And if you like what you see, read, and hear, then please Go support by donating, as well as sharing the story of my efforts to give Avatar fans something truly special to reward their love of the franchise with as many Avatar fans that you know. Heck, share it with people in general, since anyone who donates who also would be interested in purchasing a bender staff will be notated. So when I reach the goal and finish getting all 200 bending staffs made, those who donated will get a discount of half of the chosen price for them, guaranteed. Also, if I somehow end up getting near twice the amount for my GoFundMe goal, then I will, of course, double the amount of bender staffs made and distributed, while also making it so all the proceeds from the bender staff sold go into making more bender staffs. So those who donated but weren't able to buy any still gets a good, fair chance to purchase them later on. And we're not just talking about bender staffs. I'm talking about Avatar-inspired stickers to decorate your bender staffs, make it more personalized to you. Heck, even air bending tattoo marking stickers to make yourself feel more like Aang, like Avatar Yang Chin. But hey, this could lead to a true Avatar business. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm so passionate about the series and franchise. That's why I made 100+ Avatar videos on my account, and why I plan to make 1,000 more. So please, at the very least, go check out those videos, see my passion in making them, and hopefully you'll understand why I'm making this GoFundMe to create this true, interactive, intricate, one-of-a-kind, truly the first of many Avatar collectible for true Avatar fan collectors. So yeah, thank you for staying to the end. Please go check out my GoFundMe, and if you can, support however you can. And yeah, stay great.